Being a firstborn daughter is a unique kind of experience. It's filled with moments of pride, of strength, of stepping into roles that shaped who you are. But also, it's marked with numerous sacrifices. Hello, my beautiful firstborn daughters. It's Luna, the soul alchemist here. Today, we stand together as we begin something profound, a journey not just of healing but one of coming home to ourselves. But before we start this journey, let us look back, let us remember, let us honor the roads that brought us here. I want you to take a deep breath with me now. Inhale and exhale. You feel the rise and the fall of your chest, the steady rhythm of your heart. Oh, that heart of yours. It has carried so much, hasn't it? I want you to close your eyes just for a moment. Go back in time. Picture yourself as a little girl. That girl standing at the edge of a world that felt so big. Do you see her? That bright eyed girl, so full of wonder, her tiny hands reaching out to explore. But then, somewhere along the way, her hands were just for exploring anymore. They were for holding, for helping, for doing. She was called upon to grow up before she was ready, to step into shoes that didn't quite fit yet, to be the strong one, the responsible one, the one who had to figure it out even when she didn't know how. Do you remember her? Do you remember what she felt? Maybe she felt pride at being the first to see the world through her family's eyes, the first to be trusted with their dreams. Or maybe she felt fear, the fear of failure, the fear of not being enough, the fear of carrying so much and not knowing if she could bear it. Maybe she felt joy in those moments when her efforts were seen, when she heard the words, "We are so proud of you." Or maybe she felt invisible, like her needs didn't matter, like her feelings were swallowed up by the expectations placed upon her. Oh, my love, the stories we carry as firstborn daughters. They're as unique as we are, yet we carry the same strength, sacrifice, love, loss. Do you remember the first time you realized that you couldn't cry? Not because you didn't want to, but because you didn't feel you had the right to. The first time you felt the weight of being the one everyone depended on. The first time you stayed quiet about what you needed because it felt selfish to ask. It's okay to feel that sadness now. It's okay to grieve for the little girl who didn't get to stay little for very long. I know she didn't deserve to carry those burdens, but she did anyway. She carried them with a strength beyond her years, and that strength, it shaped you into who you are today. But strength, my love, doesn't mean you were untouched by the weight. Strength doesn't mean you didn't feel the cracks forming beneath the surface. And yet, through it all, you learned. You learned to care for others in ways that were extraordinary. You learned to lead, to guide, to hold everything together even when it felt like it might fall apart. You learned to be resourceful, to be resilient, to love with a fierceness that only a firstborn daughter can. But here's the part we often forget. You're not just the strength you've shown, you're not the responsibilities you've carried. You are also the dreams you had to set aside. You're also the softness you had to hide. You're also the little joys you missed where you're busy being everything for everyone else. My dear, today is not just the beginning of a journey, it's a reclamation, a coming home to yourself. Now, I want you to look at that little girl you once were, the one who wanted to laugh a little louder, dream a little bit bigger, rest a little longer. I want you to tell her, I see you, I love you, and I'm here for you now. This journey we're starting today isn't just about healing the woman you've become, it's also about healing the girl you once were. As firstborn daughters, we've been taught that love means sacrifice. But today, I want to tell you this: love also means choosing yourself. Love means honoring the parts of you that have been ignored for too long. Love means letting yourself feel, letting yourself rest, letting yourself be. I want you to say this with me. Today, I choose me. Today, I honor my journey. Today, I commit to healing, not for anyone else, but for me. Let these words sink in. Let them fill the spaces inside you that have felt empty. Let them remind you that you're not alone in this. We're walking this path together. Over the next 28 days, we will reflect, we will feel, we will heal. Some days will be hard, but every step we take brings us closer to ourselves, to the women we were meant to be, not just strong, but whole. You're not just the sum of your responsibilities. You're not just what you've given to others. You're a masterpiece, flawed, beautiful, and deserving of love. Let's make this commitment today, a commitment to healing, to growing, to loving ourselves the way we have always deserved to be loved. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, I want you to remember this: you're not alone. Your journey is worthy, and so are you. I'm so proud of you for taking this first step to healing. I look forward to walking this journey with you for the next 28 days. Share this with another firstborn daughter and let us spread the love. Sending you all the love and hugs. It's me, your big sister, Luna, the soul alchemist. I love you.